I sit on the piano bench in the empty music store. Dust on the lid, soft on my hands. The keys are tired with stranger fingerprints, little half moons where they once leaned in. I press one note and it doesn't bloom, it just stays with me like a name. The sheet on the stand is open and bent, a song left waiting for a hand to return. The top line curls in the yellow light, measure by measure, still holding its breath. I trace the rests with my fingertip, all those quiet places I know too well. I kept the melodies under my tongue, small and warm for the right kind of day. But days keep passing in their dusty shoes, and the unsaid notes just sit in me. So I hum them low to the empty room, soft as cloth against old wood. Your forgotten chords live in the grain of this upright frame, and my ribcage too. I never finished what I meant to play, but the unfinished things still sound like truth. So I stay a while on the piano bench, letting the silence learn my name. The swing set leans in the wind, two empty seats talk to the fence. Chains make time with a slow, sad sound, like somebody still turning around. Moon in the sand after the rain, little glass pools hold the same old name. I stand here quiet where the laughter used to be, and the dark keeps rocking back at me. I see small shoes by the porch light, mud on the steps from 100 nights. Your hands were warm on the back back of my dress. Now the whole yard hums with what's left. The slide is cold, the rubber is torn. A blue balloon string catches on the corn. I keep on listening for the push and the squeal, but only the chains say what I feel. You grew so tall, you forgot this place, lost your scraped knees and your hunted face. Your mother stopped with a tender shove. Your father waved from a little less love. The wind takes over where their hands used to be, rocking that seat like it's rocking me. I hear the hush in the beans by the shed, and the rainwater moon looking half dead. I put my palm on the rusted bar, cold as a church or a parked up car. The bass in my chest keeps a folded ache, like a screen door on a summer break. One chain laughs, then the other one sighs. The moon sits low in the puddled eyes. I know the years don't come back clean, they leave a ring where a child had been. If I the birds remember how it all began. Would your parents come out with their tired old grays and stand right here in this empty space? Would they push once more just to hear it creak, just to see that smile go wide and sweet? I'd hold my breath, I'd let the dark swing through, like the whole wide world was built for you. Now the night keeps on with its soft brown skin, and the swing set hums like a violin. No one is running, no one is small, still I hear them here in the rain fall. In the wet, red dirt, in the creaking chain, in the shadow moon, in the window pane. Children grow up, parents let go, and the empty swing still sways slow. The chair is empty again, leather split at the seam. I can still see your shape there, like a mark in a dream. The mirror keeps your fall from the last hotel. Little ghost on the glass, and the shop goes quiet now. Clippers sit on the counter, little chrome sleep. They got a full charge waiting for a head I didn't keep. You said just a trim, then talk like a friend about a pickup in July and a road that never ends. I laughed at the same old joke about my stubborn crown. You shook out a cape like snow and let the hours slow down. I never needed much, just a chair and a light, but somehow you made a room feel less like the night. There was peppermint gel and a comb with a crack. Your rings hit the sink rim when you leaned me back. You asked who cut me before, I said nobody good. You smiled with that tired face like you understood. And the rain on the front awning kept time with the tape while you lined up the sideburns and talked me through the ache. I still hear the strangers in the folding seats. One man lost his brother, one girl lost her sleep. They came in with their problems, left with their heads clean, like the floor got blessed by a little machine. You knew everybody's story by the way they breathe, and you kept it all gentle like a hand on a sleeve. Now the cape hangs folded by the back room door. The clock above the mirror doesn't click no more. I brush past the counter where the charge light glows like a tiny green promise that nobody knows. If I sit in the chair now, what would I even say? Take just a little less off, or let the day stay. The shop keeps my silence in the grain of the wood, and the fog on the mirror makes the old time look good. I miss the small talking, the jokes, the sighs, the way a stranger can know you without asking why. So I leave the light on for the cracked old seat, for the names that stayed with me and the dust at my feet. Haircuts I never needed still brought me back to a room full of voices and a polished track. Now the clippers are waiting and the towel is dry, and the empty shop remembers every low goodbye. If you come through that door again, you won't need to explain. I'll set out the cape slow and let it feel like rain. The chair is empty again, but it holds you right, like the fog of memory in the soft, sharp light. climbed the bleachers slow, by the gate with the bent chain lock. The field was all black grass and the home sign had gone dark. The scoreboard held one number, like it forgot how to let go. I stood where the team names were, under dust and broken glow. The paint on the rail was cold, on my palm like a winter coin. A loose cap turned in the wind, then settled by the lower joint. I could almost hear the call from some year I cannot name, but the night kept all its breath and gave me back the same. We used to leave in a rush, mud on our shoes, grass in our hair. Somebody laughed too loud and the whole row answered there. Now the empty seats just lean, like they're waiting on a hand, and the silence sits so deep it feels like it understands. The lights are off up high, still I trace them in my skin. 4 old poles around the field, like they were guarding what had been. That number on the board could be 27, could be 10. It don't change what's gone away, it don't bring it back again. I watch the track go gray, where our fast feet used to cut. The dugout mouth stayed shut, with its peeling blue and rust. And the cheer that filled my chest now lives somewhere out of reach, just a thin and faded sound crossing over with the breeze. So I sat on the top row, let the night take up the space, with a little crackle in the air and the moon on half my face. If you ask me what I'm doing, I'd say I'm keeping still on a bleacher at midnight, where the old game never will. I can leave when I want, that's the part I know by heart, but the field keeps its long dark, like a photograph apart, and the scoreboard in its frame holds its number like a prayer, not for winning, not for loss, just for something once lived there. So I breathe through the quiet, through the dust and through the years. Let the empty stand beside me, let it hold the shape of cheers. When the night walks down the field and the last sound disappears, I'm still here on the bleachers, with the old game in my half open door, half a breath of day, boxes to the ceiling, like a little gray parade. A lamp with a torn shade draws a weak gold ring on the concrete floor, where the dust can sing. I stood there quiet, with the key in my hand, like I might remember what I once planned. There was a red scarf folded in the lid, and the chipped blue ashtray from the life I did. A stack of old frames facing to the wall, little paper labels I never read at all. Some things I kept close just to keep them near. Some things I forgot till they disappeared. Dust on the top box, dust on the fan, dust on the kettle and the broken lampstand, dust on the sweater that still holds your shape, dust on the records and the yellow tape. I ran my fingers over names and years, soft as a pardon, through the dry old years. The room stayed patient with its boxed up weather. Oh, my almost tied with faded leather. A winter coat that never saw the snow, a book of matches from a place I used to know. And I felt no rush, no need to defend. Some doors stay open just to let life end. So I left it there in that tender dark, the torn shades swaying like a small, tired heart. No big reveal, no clean goodbye, just the dust in the beam and the box stacks high. I kept what I could, and I let the rest sleep in that unit like it knew me best. Half open door, half a breath of day. I can let it stay. I can let it stay. the ticket gate. A glove sleeps there in woolen rain. One cuff frayed clean at the wrist, like it held on too long to a hand. A book lies flat with a folded page, pencil marks in the margin rail. Somebody paused in the middle of words, then stepped away and never came back. There's a photograph, corner bent, a face turned half from the sun. I don't know her, I don't know him, but I know how the paper feels loved. Keys in a dish of blue enamel, a train card with a faded name, a receipt for pears from a market stall, a small brown stain at the edge. People leave their weather behind on benches under clocks and coats, and the station keeps everyone like a room full of unfinished songs. I write the date on a paper tag and set the glove where it can wait. If somebody comes with empty hands, maybe grief will know its shape. The last train sighs through the tracks, and the glass shakes soft in the frame. I close the box, I turn the lock, but the stories still travel on. Back pew, 2 in the morn, my hands in my lap, stained glass turned to black, candles down to stubs, red sanctuary lamp, the only thing awake. I sit where prayers used to land and let the silence stay. No hymn in my throat tonight, no knees to the wood. I came in with a heavy coat and left my words outside. The book is open somewhere, but I don't reach for it. I only watch that red glass glow like a slow held ember. I've asked my share before, I've begged till my voice went thin, a tired friend. If this is where the ache goes still, then let it sit with me. Nothing left to ask for, nothing left to prove, just this worn out heart and the quiet pew. Morning can have its spells and wake the shell of me. For now I keep this small red light between the night and me. Back pew, 2 in the morn, my hands in my lap, stained glass turned to black, and I don't call you back. Terminal hum and glow, chairs bolted down like they know to stay. The board is blank, still I look up anyway. My bag has a ticket for a place I can't say. The vending machine got one lone bag of chips. I shake the glass like a joke that won't land. The change returns empty, cold in my hand, and the clerk's gone home with the keys in his hand. I folded my coat on the seat beside me, kept my eyes on the doors as if they'd open soft. But every route there sounds like a stranger's dream, and every map here loses me off. You ever hold a ticket that don't have a name, a date, a gate, or a number, just a crease and a stain? I got 2 of those and a pocket full of rain for destinations I can't pronounce the same. The floor shines faded under bad blue lights. A janitor's card light and wait with my shadow till the end of the night. Maybe I'm early, maybe I'm late, maybe the bus forgot how to find this place. Still I stay awake with my face on straight, listening for footsteps that don't know my name. One bag of chips and a busted old map. I read the lines like they might talk back. Blank board above me, not one flicker yet, but I keep my seat like a promise I can't break. The station breeze low through the vents in the wall. My eyelids drop, then rise again small. Somewhere a door goes soft as a call, and I am still here waiting on nothing at all. I'm up where the rail goes cold, dew on my sleeve, dawn in the fold. Below me the road is half asleep. One car passes, slow and deep. The sky is still black at the edges. Gray creeps in along the ledges. I lean on the overpass seam, like I fell out of somebody's dream. My hands know this weather by name. Same chill, same hush, same flame. Not a flame, just the first orange thread, growing quiet where the dark just bled. The buses haven't found the lane. The world looks paused in a window pane, and I watch it wake without a sound from the place where nobody looks up from the ground. A chain link shadow on the concrete. My breath comes soft and incomplete. The rail keeps the night in its steel, cold enough to make the moment real. I hear a gate click far away, a paper cup roll, then drift away. Little things start showing their face when the dark lets go of the place. There's a man with a lunch pail cresting, a woman folding her coat while resting, a bus stop blinking to itself, and a child on a step, no one else. The orange finally finds the wires, touches up the poles and the tires. It lands on roofs and license plates, like it's been patient, like it waits. I don't need much from a day, just this slow color turning gray, just this tall, unspoken view in the hum of what comes through. I stand where the air can't keep me, where the city barely sees me, half in shadow, half in light, watching more The first bird starts on the far fence, small and sure in a half-made sense. Then another answers close by, like a thought moving through the sky. And I let it pass through me, like water through a tired tree. No rush, no rush, I stay till the overpass gives me away. Now the lanes begin their silver, and the sky turns mild then fuller, black to gray to that thin gold line, falling slow through the power lines. I touch the rail once more, leave my warmth on the painted score. Then I turn with the day awake and carry the quiet it takes. Parked where the paint was peeling, under the sign that could not stay. It buzzed like a tired little promise, then it flickered away. My windshield held the night in, a skin of silver dew. I sat with both hands folded, like there was more to do. The diner windows breathed out yellow on the empty row of cars. One chrome spoon caught the doorway, then vanished in the jar. The waitress moved like Sunday through a room built for two. She poured that coffee slowly for nobody in view. I watched the steam rise easy from cups that stayed half full. The sugar shakers glimmered, small and patient and dull. She wiped the same old table like it had something to say, and I kept my eyes on nothing till the glass turned. In a hush that felt like mine, the radio from somewhere distant lost its thread of time. A spoon tapped once, then answered by the friar's low hiss. I thought of calling somebody, then let that moment miss. The door side open, closed again. A draft moved through the room. Her past my dash and sleeping hood. No one waved her down for coffee. Still she poured it good. That first cup sat there waiting, with a ring on the tray. I saw her set it near the lamp, then carry it away. Not sad, just small and honest, like a song you almost knew, like a night that keeps on breathing long after you do. So I stayed with the flicker and the window's pale blue stain, the bass of my own heartbeat kept time with the rain. She leaned against the counter, resting both hands low, and the whole place felt like sleepwalking across a mile of road. Coffee for nobody, warm in a paper sleeve. The light held all my silence, as if it meant to leave. I sat there in the dark then, till the first birds found their cue, with the neon softly failing and the world coming through.